Hi, good morning, Sri Lanka and around the world. Our viewers watching. This is another pleasant day and final EdEx Expo. Um, we are again joining today from Colombo, EdEx Expo stall and broadcasting around the world. And today, as usual, we have more excitement on the ground. We're gonna bring a lot of elements to understand and provide the more services. And would like to bring Mohammed in a couple of minutes. Hi, Mohammed. Good morning.
Hi,
How are you
Fazli.
today?
Good morning, Fazli. How are you?
We are doing well.
how,
Great.
how,
Yeah. Yeah.
how you doing?
Yeah. Wonderful, and we have more excitement, and it
Yeah.
looks like actually some raining. We are seeing raining, heavy
Mm.
rainy, and uh, so what's happening your side? You have a nice
Uh,
cup, looks like.
yeah, I'm just. It's very early morning where I'm based at the moment. So I understand that it's around 11. I think is it 11 or 12
Yes,
in
yeah.
Colombo. It's 5:50 here in UK. Just enjoying, my tea. I'm just curious. In Sri Lanka, are you guys more tea people or more coffee people?
Yeah, more into tea. In
Yeah.
fact, tea and coffee we export. We are the leading exporters. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Okay. So national drink in Sri Lanka is
yeah.
is it tea more heavily towards tea or coffee?
Tea, in fact, yes. Tea.
Tea.
Yeah, we
Okay.
say black tea. Yeah.
Mm.
More into black tea, refresh,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
matching with
Yeah.
the climate now, refresh
Mm.
yourself. And so more excitement on ground. And thanks for that. We have discussed about a lot of things yesterday, and
Sure.
um, probably people got benefited, and we got more call after our conversation, more sign up took
Mm.
place. And those are the feedback. And uh, would you like to give more
Sure.
information, brief about the
Abs-
packages what we
a-
have?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So, I mean, I think we can go and jump onto that in a second. I can go through the entire package of services, but we did I think we did do really well, or the team did really well on the ground yesterday. So quite a few people have shown and expressed
yeah,
an interest
yeah,
in various programs. So today is the last day, so to get engaging to come and see and meet the team on the expo. But anybody can join at any time. So just later on, we'll have the QR code on the screen, so you can express an interest by completing a very short Streamlit form. And then we will basically do a comprehensive induction on the services of your choice. So as I list those things, if something takes you fancy, is going to be listed in the application form, so you can select that. So I'm interested in hearing like a little bit about on the ground. Is it okay if you meet someone of the team on the
yeah.
ground?
Definitely we can move.
Sure.
Let's see who is available on the ground. We got connected with two gentlemen, and well-known
Hi,
Naveen, our team
Naveen.
member.
Hi,
And
Naveen.
yeah,
Hello, sir.
How you
and
doing? Hi.
Today, doing very well, sir.
Good.
Just rain outside Colombo.
I hear it's raining.
so how is Colombo? How is the situation over there? And what is the level of interest people showing? We know that it's keep increasing from Friday, but we observe 17, and we got a more hit, groundbreaking sign-ups, and it is yesterday, and we are hoping more crowd. By today, this is the last day, as we discussed. So what's happening around, Naveen?
Since it's the last day, even we are hoping for a big crowd, sir, but we cannot see a lot of people in the morning. Might be because of the rain around Colombo. Uh, Hope to see some more.
Brilliant.
I can
Brilliant.
see that when you are very fresh and very positive, energetic,
Mm.
and it's just to switch to um, another gentleman over here,
Shad.
Short. Yeah,
Mm.
hi,
Hi,
Short.
hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hi.
So just introduce the Mohammed here. Our own team.
Just
Um,
one of the team in the background. Hi, Chad. So Chad, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what are you doing currently at the moment? Can you hear me? Okay, is it okay? Naveen, if you don't mind, if you can give the headphones
Headphones. Yeah.
To Chad, just so
Yeah.
that he could.
So Mohammed, so the little interruption like heavy rain looks like they're reporting.
Mm,
Um, it's still the last day, probably people don't want to lose the chance.
yes.
Um, so and just quickly until they switch and get ready, can you elaborate about the taste session, how it will
Sure.
be work, we said actually it is free,
Yeah.
please.
Sure. So the taster session, we call it orientation. So the orientation is basically a walkthrough of the program, but
Right.
it's more than just a kind of this is the program length, this is the content of it. What we do is we do some actual teaching and learning. I've delivered these myself, not a few occasions, over the past 15 years,
Wow.
and it incorporates a lot of development around success, around the keys to successes, around career guidance, and some of the challenges that of penetrating the market and what you can do to prepare for that. So
Right.
it's about the working on yourself, and is also working on your kind of environment in order to achieve the best possible conditions for success. Incorporating on these orientation is also a sample or taster of the product or service that you are going to participate in. So it's contextualized to, for example, if you're doing IELTS, it will have elements of IELTS and English incorporated into it. If it's one of the health and social care and mental health, we'll do a short unit of that. So you get a bit of a feel, and also you benefit from this. And you can count that as a CPD, in terms of your continuous professional development.
Yeah.
So it's a very useful exercise, and we had like more than a very high percentage of positive feedback from these orientations. So we believe in you kind of getting a taster first before you can make the decision whether you wish to proceed with us as well. And there's also a chance for us to get to know you as well. So a lot of our programs are bespoke. They're not like a generic, just a thing. Our success is based on very tailored approach. So you'll have interactions with the tutor. So our structure, we have introductions with the tutor, but also you have a learning support team that works with you on a one-to-one basis. So there's a lot of wraparound mentoring, coaching that takes place behind the scenes as well. So it's about a comprehensive facilitation. So our mission is success for you. And how we measure that success is for your, taking those first steps in your implementation of your action plan, and working towards very clear metrics around financial gain, upskilling your skills, and gaining very clear, measurable, realistically and timed successes of your milestones. So it's not about like here's a program, here are the learning aims, and just leaving you to it. It's actually that kind of level of
More
drift.
interaction.
Absolutely.
I can figure out that it looks like how it will be looks like, because um, probably you will agree with me actually. The communication need to be formed in good manner
Mm.
between the teacher or tutor, you call, uh, to the between tutor and the student. Then that course will be mostly successful. Seems like the interaction, the directly the tutor appearing and giving the session itself, that is an advantage, isn't it? And yeah, that's good one. And this time we can connect back to the site. Hi. Hi.
Hi, Chad.
Hi.
Hi, hi. Yeah,
Can you hear us? Okay.
yeah, I can. Yeah, hello.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant. Uh,
Yeah, please go ahead, Mohammed. So you're talking about you're interested to know about your career journey, how, where you started, where you are now, what is your expectation. Now you are inside the store of a stall, yeah, so you got
exactly.
a chance to interact it. And um, we'd like to know, so and so AspireCraft service what you received. And yeah, let's start with your career start and where you are now.
Yeah, actually, it was nice time working with AspireCraft, and my career path it started with aviation, which but more of business management. Business side was my sales, and those was my passion actually from my
Okay.
small time. So since that, I'll rather go with the business side other than the aviation. So after this, I plan to do my degrees and higher studies after this. And
Right.
it was a lovely time here, and I got to know many things about Expo, EdEx, working with EdEx.
Is it okay to take closer? You adjust your mic to your mouth. Adjust your mouthpiece here. Yeah. The mic. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me now, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah,
please. Yeah.
yeah. So it was so a good time working with EdEx in EdEx Expo, working with AspireCraft, knowing I
Right.
got to know many things. It was love. Actually, it was very good to introduce a new thing for Sri Lankans, and that was very good. Actually, we got more
What
knowledge
is
by this.
just
Yeah,
yeah, just perfect. And what is your interest really when you're talking about our packaging? We have so many packaging like CPDs and teachers training. Um,
yeah.
yeah, and
So, Chad, so to just to kind of because what we're really keen to understand is because you're basically the classic demographic, or one of the demographics we're tapping into. So, earlier you mentioned that you're interested in studying abroad. So tell me what I mean. I really want to kind of really touch base organically in terms of your situation specifically. What's what's the circumstances for you, like in terms of how do you see things in terms of opportunity? What's your motivation in the courses that you've chosen, and why you want to travel abroad and study abroad?
yeah. So after my master's, sorry, after my degree, I plan to move to the country and do my master's with maybe that would be love to get to know about more about the country and my side as well.
Sorry, Chad. I apologies. I think your there's an issue with the audio. Uh, Fazli, can you hear me? Okay.
yeah, I can hear you. I guess until I think the bit of noisy outside surrounding. Um, so we switch to the our discussion and take back. We will call back to you in shortly. So
Sure.
stay with us, please. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Okay.
I think
Um.
yeah.
Uh,
There's a lot of noise, isn't it?
yeah.
Feedback.
Yeah, they are making some announcements here regarding another programs happening there. That's all.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Let's continue. I guess some more to you know uh, what kind of interest driven you to go for the studying abroad. Yeah. What is the expectation?
Hopefully I'm more into learning about new things which is not even my field or my field, more like moving to a new country and exploring that would be a new total new thing and getting to know everything, maybe like the culture and uh, mm, the possibilities I can get and the advantage I can get by staying there more than actually basically to get to know about a new thing which I have no idea to go to that field and try with maybe the jobs and studies and everything. So I will get to know more about everything, I guess, other than staying in the same country or studying abroad would be lovely to be there
Yeah,
and study, I guess.
yeah, but probably we have, I think, Mohammed, solution for that. Can you elaborate in this matter?
Yeah, I'm listening, with keen interest in what Chad is saying. So thank you so much, Chad, for sharing. So a lot of people who come through our programs, and we have this concept, like, and this is really key, and it's part of the kind of what you alluded earlier about the orientation. A lot of people know what they know, and they know what they don't know, but they don't always know what they don't know. So and so it's about kind of the unknown and really the possibilities of what is out there that you don't know about. So what's interesting to Shad is that he was saying about he's got that soul of an adventurer, that he wants to go out and explore something different out there in the market. And and so he's a very aware soul, so he knows that there are other things, and he's putting himself in a position to do so. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people are very comfortable in the space that they're in, and they like to go with things known. But if you want to get like success, you've got to be brave enough to take that step and touch on things which slightly outside of your comfort zone, and really kind of put yourself in situations that open up doors. So like the opportunities that we're offering, you don't know what you don't know. And if you take that chance and join us for this free taster sessions on the orientation, I would guess that you will discover something new. You will discover something that you didn't know before, and it may be an opportunity to realize some of those goals, or open up new goals that you never knew that you had. This is a call to action for many people, and it's something that it kind of resonates deeply with me, that to kind of realize your full potential, you've got to really put yourself out there. So I think we've got to really put that into perspective. So Chad, are you still with us? Because you disappeared from the screen for a second. There you go. So
Yeah, hopefully you can hear me.
Yes, you can hear me.
Yeah. So as you told, stepping out of the comfort zone and
Yeah.
exploring new things, that's actually the exact thing I'm gonna do actually. Stepping out of the
Yeah.
country, and it's gonna be a yes or no situation. Yeah. So more like I can see more opportunities other than maybe studies and everything. There are maybe many opportunities in out of the country other than here. So that's the main thing. I'm looking forward to join your orientation program and see the opportunity I can have and everyone can have, and to project that. So I'm
Sure.
looking forward to the internship program. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And,
guess you got something. You want to say something, Mohammed?
no,
Uh,
I was just going to say, and I think if you're hearing this message, and this is a call to you, Shad, as well. Pass this message on, because
yeah,
our goal is to get this message out there. There's a lot of amazing things, lots of things that people don't know about, and sometimes you just got to really put yourself in a situation to access. So please, do talk, and I'm keen to kind of catch up with you later, Chad, and seeing these first steps that you will take with us. So thank you so much for your time and sharing. So really appreciate it, Chad. Yeah.
thanks, Chad.
Fuzzy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks,
Thank you.
perfect. And yeah, Mohammed, I see that conversation gone well, and it probably reached to who we're watching now, and he nicely put forward. He's ready for change. When person ready for change, then uh, service providers there, AspireCraft, then we can shape the world, shape the person probably to another level.
Just to add, so just so people are very clear that it's AspireCraft is just a we're just the facilitators. We work with lots of different organizations, university training providers. So a lot of our courses, we work with Provista. Provista is a training provider that's been around for 30 years, and it's a company that I work for, and we got a lot of a lot of courses.
Experts, and more resources,
Exactly.
like, yeah.
Absolutely, and there are universities that we're working with. There are employers that we're working with. So in the health and social care, there's like experts, businesses, lots of different organizations that we're working with. And the important thing is that whatever choice you decide to make, as in people who engage with us, we have the networks. So probably people, I don't know if this is a saying in Sri Lanka. It's not just what you know; it's about who you know as well.
Yeah, most yeah, it's like a context what you form, and that
Mm.
will be bring more opportunity, and yeah, it's a bright
I,
future. Yeah.
we play on the 6 degrees of separation. You know the saying about 6 degrees of separation.
Not really.
So
Like to elaborate.
the theory goes is that between one person and another person across the
Mhm.
globe, there are 6 degrees of separation. So there's 6 people that
All right.
and you can be anybody. So anybody you can think of, you can connect with them. There's 6 degrees of separation between everybody in the planet. In most cases, in my kind of experience, has been that the world is a lot smaller than you think, and the when it comes to your personal goals and it comes to your success, it probably is just 2 degrees away. You just need to step out of your comfort zone, and you meet a person. They will know another person that can help you to achieve your goal. And
Yeah.
people are actually generally more helpful. I'm some people say I'm too optimistic and too but it's just been my experience that people generally want to help, and if you connect with the right audience and you put yourself in with the right crowd, then you're going to achieve success, and we're
Yeah.
all about the success. So just to kind of give you an
Yeah.
example, Fuzzy, is the they say if you whoever you hang around with, I
Yeah.
will tell you who you are. You know
Yeah.
this?
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
perfect. Yeah, it's commonly known, saying,
understand?
and
Yeah.
just collaborate together. That's where we are now. And see, this is the last day, just moving around. Now it looks like others told. Rausan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Rausan, what's happening around? And it is we can see the more crowd getting into.
Yes, today is the last day at the stall, so we are getting more crowds, and most of the stalls are filling with students as per their requirement,
Okay,
and they're finding some sources, and I'm going around to show you all.
yeah,
Nice.
more happening. Yes, yeah. So the
Hello.
hello, yeah.
Yes, still we are getting more students in, and
Okay,
we are looking forward with more. And today the some weather, some area the weather conditions are a bit problem with
challenging.
rain.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a challenging question.
So with the challenge, people want to, that's a challenge people taking, yeah, to change their life, and um, probably, we can be together and help them. Now, from our stall, there's another member. Hello, you can hear my voice, Albert?
So we got I think Akifa is also on the call as well.
Yeah, let's take a, yeah. Um, shall we bring Akifa online? Hi,
Hi,
Akifa.
Akif.
Hi, so
So what's your experience been like, Akifa?
my experience, like I was able to find so many new people with ideas. Like some have ideas like what
Hmm.
to do, some they doesn't have idea, and the ICANN service, which uh, introduction, this is very
Hmm.
useful for them. Uh, Today, still, I guess the crowd is not
Hmm.
yet. There
Hmm.
are some crowds, but due to the weather, I
Hmm.
guess the crowd is
Hmm.
less in this area.
Hmm.
Less. There are people, not much. Like even in other stores, I
Yeah.
see.
So far,
So
you interacted. Yeah, Muhammad, you want to say?
no, no, sorry, you go first.
Yeah, just so far you have interacted with the people. What is more interested in our packages to talk about? In any area they are interested.
Mostly they were interested in internship program, but our program in internship we have the medical part. They were searching for IT as well as in other fields like
Hmm.
psychology. We showed them the other courses like CPD courses and the accredited courses which is available in that
All
field.
right. Okay. So, Mohammed, you want to say something on our detailed packaging and other stuff?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. I can do a quick walkthrough. Is that
Yeah.
what you want me to do, Fazli? I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
go
That
for a
that will be
walkthrough.
great, actually.
Yeah,
And thanks, Akifa. We will keep in touch with you. And thanks for the update time to time.
cool. So I'll do a quick walkthrough of the program,
Great. Yeah. Yeah.
education programs. But feel free to have an interactive conversation.
Yes. Sure.
So the unique mission and vision is to bridge gap between untapped talent and opportunity-driven social mobility and equipping individuals. I mean, that's all it's really about. It's about helping people to realize their earning potential, and really kind of unlock some of those opportunities and navigate the complexities of both education and job markets.
Right.
So the first package is I can. And it's a play from I can't or I can. I
Assistant.
believe that
I.
I believe that everybody can. So I can is an affirmation. It's a statement, and it stands for International Career Advice and Navigation, and it's based on a very simple input process and outcome. So the input is that we take diagnostic tools, and we do a series of psychometric testing, which include a personality profiler, which looks at your kind of behaviors, and looks at your kind of mindset, and then you have the 7 intelligence test, and then so the 7 intelligence test looks at where your key strengths are, where you're naturally, your natural kind of things that you fall into, and then the situational judgment test. So how would you react in a certain judgmental area? That we compare that with your comprehensive CV. So we look at your experience, your education, a lot of your competencies, and then we basically mash all of that together with your aspirations and what your goals are, and then we leverage AI for real-time market analysis. So we look at data from your local and regional areas. So what are the trends, where they're going, what's the labor market, and
Yeah.
then from that we're able to process and cross-reference. So sorry, you
Yeah.
had a question.
Yeah, just a quick one while discussing really good stuff you are giving, and got a message from um, Jananjana Fernando, if correctly pronounced. There's a question he posed: what are the Sri Lankan companies available here? So he mean to say, is there any branch or any service center from AspireCraft have you launched, or any idea in future? Do you can talk on that?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're the intention is to kind of set up stall permanently in Sri Lanka. So we're in the process of opening an office of offices in Colombo. A lot of our partnership networks at the moment are international. So we've got regional, international players. But we're on the roadway of cultivating, local businesses and partnerships, so that we're able to offer the both local and global opportunities. So we're currently we're recruiting heavily in Sri Lanka and building our team, building our partnership network. So we are bringing a lot of jobs from our side.
Right.
To recruit Sri Lankans, because it's a partnership, and so we're bringing local knowledge with global opportunities.
Sounds like it's already in the plan, and
Yeah,
more opportunities are for Sri Lankan community exclusively, and uh,
absolutely.
definitely they will get benefit, and they are interested, and you can see the crowd
Mm.
we are coming through. So this is another walkthrough. Rausan, thanks for that, and absolutely people are very much interested for come with the the life change, transformation changes. Would like to talk about that along with your presentation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for sure. So on the ICANN, so it's basically, as I said, it starts with the data that you have, and then we mesh it together with what the market insight and analysis, and the end result is a tailored career advice based on the Gatsby benchmark. So it's the standard that we use in the UK, and it's really about kind of personalize this for our audience. So let me just see if we can. So this is in simple terms, the kind of journey. So diagnostic recorded aspiration, CV audit, AI-driven analysis and market matching, and personalized report and professional advice. And these are some of the core features that we then progress you onto, to push this further. So, for example, we have a number of existing opportunities and pathways to a number of sectors in ICT, health and construction, business, etc., which will enable individuals to drive this forward. So, in the course of these other services I'm going to mention, these are already we have ready to go. So from the ICANN services, we will ensure that there is that kind of likelihood of success, or is that this is what you're driven towards. And in addition, as we are kind of cultivating and building our networks, we're going to be looking at working with the local universities, local colleges, local employers, so that we have a full comprehensive offer for both local and international settings. So our core promise is, as I said, personalized and data-driven guidance, empowering decision-making, and high impact guidance. That's the core offer here for ICANN. So that people really make the right choices that enables us to progress forward. A lot of data we've shown is that people don't always have access to this. They don't always have good career advice, guidance. And this is something I personally went through when I was in school. I didn't feel I got the right kind of guidance to start off with, and something that is kind of inspired me to start my career. And so I have been given a lot of guidance personally over the years, and it's been a pleasure to put all of to work in this kind of space of providing international career guidance. So in terms of 8-point Gatsby benchmark, just so people understand a little bit what that means, is a stable careers program. It's learning from a career and labor market information. It's addressing the needs for each learner and linking curriculum learning to careers. So any pathways we go after that in terms of accredited learning or university pathways or any learning that takes place, it's all linked to that particular career. And it's encounters with employers and employees as well. So a lot of the things that we do is tailored. So curriculum-wise, it's designed with the employers. It's designed by industry insights. So its relevancy is very high.
So the job focused, so it's more practical, not only as usual, not underestimating, other providers. Prospectively, I'll put forward that it is properly tailored for the work-oriented, and definitely they get the practical, experience. Like yesterday you have mentioned about the health and social care, and the GP practice, interest experience tutors will share. So, and probably you can, touch that part as well. So that will be more informative for the, audience.
Yeah,
our audience.
Absolutely. This is well known, by the way, Fazli. There's a lot of, it's well known that a lot of the colleges and universities, the curriculum tends to be theoretical rather than practical. As in, there's actually a gap between education institution and the labor market.
Yeah.
So what we do is we help to bridge that gap by, offering vocational qualification, work experience, and pathways to bridging that knowledge together. So we work with employers, get the feedback to design our curriculums to be fit for the labor market. And in a lot of ways, we work with employers to feed into the existing jobs that they have. So we support with the recruitment aspect of it. So, the design of it is to ensure that when our candidates engage with us with ICANN, we have that pathway where immediately they are meeting the expectation of what the employer is looking for and creating an impact within the businesses. Because when the value is clear, the decision is easy. So when they can see the value, then you're going to get the job, you're going to get the promotion, you're going to get the increase in salaries, you're going to get that kind of growth, because you're generating an impact to the businesses. Because that's the other thing that we do, which is to help businesses grow. So we're managing the expectation of the person that wants to build a career, and we're working with businesses to help capacity build and how to grow. But we're not doing this.
Yeah. Good. Sorry to cut you, but it came to my mind before I forget.
Sure.
I think you will be pretty sure you'll agree with me. It's happened to me. For kind of our period, we don't get those information. Like when you get into the first job, you don't know what to talk, because just you have in the mind theory, and you have to score a lot. You'll be a first class pass student. But when it's come for the interview, mostly failure. I can discover that, and this is the opportunity actually how to categorize, like the step one, you are preparing for employment oriented education, customized curriculum. That is perfect stuff. And so person learner understood actually what is the requirement from the what's the requirement, job requirement, how to meet those things through what he learned. And the second part, if you allow me, like CV is the one very crucial. Before interaction with the job market, this is the tool we are going through, this is the medium we are using to get the first preference. I remember that you touch on little bit on the CV build up and other services. Could you elaborate on that? How expert you have? What is the success you reach on the ground? Yes, please.
So a lot of people, and it kind of like it's people, when they put the CVs together, they use pre-templated designs, and they look at like auto CVs and all this kind of stuff. And typically, what the people don't understand, that when you put the CVs in job boards or you upload CVs, if you're using a particular template, you're actually not going to get a lot of hits because it's the way that the CV is designed is antithesis towards the algorithms that work. So even from the design element of the CV, we have that knowledge that we will design the template in a certain way, and it should not be generic. So again, this is some of the things we'll cover. As part of the ICANN services, we actually have the experts who will work with you. So don't only teach you, but we'll work with you to help build your CV that gives you that traction to help you achieve the goal. So it's a common insight that if you apply for 50 jobs, you should get 10 interviews. It's a kind of benchmark that we set. 50 jobs equal 10 interviews as a bare minimum. And then obviously if you have 10 interviews, then you will have at least one offer or two offers from a result. So as a result from that. So from the CV stage, we look at a bespoke profile, we look at how we extract the information, and a lot of people tend to not or devalue some of the experiences and don't realize how many transferable skills that they have had in their daily life, which actually is something that employers look for. They don't know that what employers really look for. So in certain sectors, yes, you need degrees, you need qualification, because it's a requirement. It's a statutory requirement for you to have those certificates in order to work. But a lot of employers, what they're looking for is ability. They're looking for your ability to do the job and generate the impact, because you're representing a cost to them and they want a return on investment. So when you have that kind of framing in your mind, then your CV and how it's designed and how you do your interview with the employer is in a different way. And so one of the key things that we are very, very good at as part of our services is something called a paradigm shift. So we actually focus down on a lot about shifting your paradigm and how you view the world, because how you view the world determines where you are in the world.
Exactly.
And this is a really key part of the learning and teaching we do, and coaching and mentoring, because people who are successful see the world in a certain way. And So like the optician, we try to get you the right spectacles to shift that paradigm.
Whoever, I'd like to know, whoever gone through this experience, it's absolutely big change, life change, no hope. It's like a zero to, hero, something like that. And
I love that.
And what is the case? Like any testimonial recorded and pass?
Sure. So we've had, we've had lots and lots of successes. We've worked with lots of different people, and the volumes, with various training providers that I've worked with over the years, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of people, from early years, from 14-year-olds all the way to degree levels. But rather than me talking about it, let's play a small short video, and we can hear from them directly.
It wasn't so easy to find a job, first of all, when I came to this country.
In our culture, for a girl, you're raised to be a wife.
Just being out there on the streets, trying to make a living on a daily basis.
I found what I want to do now.
I'm passionate about cooking.
I always wanted to do hairdressing.
To teach children.
IT was a hobby for me.
If I hadn't have found out about this possibility, I would probably still be working in a shoe shop where I wouldn't be happy.
What I like most about my job is seeing people succeed.
We need to give young people the opportunities to find themselves,
to achieve the aspirations that they have.
I would like to own my own salon, my own staff working for me.
We're actually helping these people go further in life.
Gain more knowledge and skills.
I learned a lot.
Within our training, we have our tutor. My tutor is Alison. She's easy to get along with. She teaches you everything you need to know. If I'm stuck on any work, then I can give her a call.
I'm from Uzbekistan. I came here when I was 16.
Sometimes I can't understand British accent.
Obviously, I started with the language courses.
I'm here learning English
for working.
Now I do something for myself.
Giving them those niche skills that they need to actually go get into a job.
Being work ready, industry ready.
Job, I'm looking job.
for confidence.
We see a real confidence boost towards the end of their time.
They're shaping their life.
Years after you've engaged with somebody, you randomly pop into a shop.
I say, what are you doing here? Say, I'm a manager now at Heathrow Airport. I work for British Airways.
This year, I've been promoted in my public school because of the courses that I've taken.
Nowadays, I'm responsible for about 60 chefs.
It's so rewarding. It really is.
Seeing people progress, seeing people enjoy their learning journey.
They're doing something for their dad, mom, community, or for your adoptive country.
I knew I didn't want to go to university.
You can achieve anything you want to do.
Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. Stay true to yourself.
Go for it. I definitely want to progress and have a good future.
If you want something, you can get it.
My life has changed tremendously in a good way.
I'm very grateful to have ended up here. Very, very grateful.
Yeah, that is amazing videos. It's heart touching and absolutely sudden changes. That the people talking and the different community you have reached. That's brilliant. And people mostly, I think I could say, that's scared to touch those area because I know kind of challenge. You had to bring language, before give the other stuff. And what's happening with the language teaching and packaging something? You can talk very high level.
Sure. It's so language is key, obviously. So we teach English as a second language. We do functional skills English. We do IELTS, and the kind of bridge, and as you mentioned, there's a diversity of different people with different backgrounds. It's the cultural element as well that you've got to factor in there. So we're talking to people from India, Afghanistan, from North Africa, and Latin America. I mean, you've got diverse people from all walks of life, different backgrounds. And so our faculty of literacy and numeracy and functional skills team are equipped with a pedagogy of learning and teaching that enables that that kind of bridge. And we do a lot of kind of interactions, face to face as well as online, and we have resources online to help support that learning as well. So we're very flexible, with people that if they're working, we can do evenings, we can do weekends, we can do indirect learning to help cultivate and build your language skills in communication. And also, as I mentioned yesterday, we also contextualize to the sector that they're actually working on. So I'm going to quickly, if we can share the slide again. So I'll mention very quickly I mentioned this yesterday on the OUTS program. So this particular kind of program, focus again on individual strengths and areas for improvement. And typically, the kind of customers who turn up for this, they come from a particular background. So they're looking at kind of visas, application is part of a kind of checklist. So we have systems that we cater for people's audiences as in different settings. So if it's a case where you need that certificate, for the purposes of meeting a visa application, then what we'll do is work around that. So we have diagnostic assessment, and just to kind of make a clarity, there is initial assessment and there's diagnostic assessment. So initial assessment is just to kind of figure out where your level is of English. A diagnostic assessment really gets to the heart of where the area of improvement needs to happen. So we really analyze and say, okay, this is where I'm stuck, and then if it's grammar, if it's punctuation, like is it in terms of your if it's in maths, if it's percentages, if it's like we really identify and break it down on an individual level, and then we invite you to attend workshops, and we'll give you resources specific to that area until you achieve a certain level of improvement. Then you do another test, a mock test to see
Like
where you level out before you actually sit the exam.
CPDs and something like that. Then the routine hours, to be designed for the course. That is a good one. Yeah. Let's talk more on it.
Yes. Yeah, so we're confident in able to achieve the target because it's usually for a particular purpose. So if we're doing this and you're spending your time and your resources and money and whatnot for doing this particular course, it is to help you achieve the stated objective that we determined at the very beginning, whether it's for increasing your English proficiency against the 4 components, or building your kind of confidence in handling exam scenarios. We will prepare you for those things, and it's contextualized, as I said, to your particular career pathway or the sector that you're doing. And part of, because we're in the kind of growth stage, we're reaching out to Sri Lanka, and we're looking at other areas. This is a call also to people who are already in the space. Like, we're looking for professionals to incorporate in our methodology and our growth, because we can see there's an expanding. We're getting a lot of demand for these type of programs. And so again, what we've done is launched a program which is called Teaching and Assessing Program, to equip professionals in Sri Lanka, to equip them with a UK accredited teaching and principles of assessment qualifications. There's 2 qualifications that you will gain that licenses you to be able to deliver UK accredited qualification and some international qualifications abroad. So that means you are sitting in Sri Lanka and you're basically working for a UK firm, or working for a European firm.
That's great, yeah. And I guess the teachers, that is good offer for the teachers already in the field and teaching, who they can get another, earning and upskill and, upgrade their self. And more qualification will be definitely route for the meet the market requirement, and end of the day, earning and more opportunity. That is great. That is, we keep posting on QR code. We are here for today as last, so we try to encourage all viewers to subscribe and get into the taster session, and which you can give the insight of the courses what we are running, and it will be the opportunity for get into your time and match with. Yeah.
If I may say, this is a quick win for any Sri Lankans out there who want to earn some quick, to earn money, to do these 2 courses, and the beauty of this is that you're not just learning the components of the accredited course. We're teaching you a pedagogy of how to deliver online. So the teaching face-to-face is very different to teaching online. So the attention span of the audience, the presentation, the resources, everything, techniques, it's very, very different. So we will teach you the methodology of how best to create learning retention and keep the learner engaged, and get the learner through the journey, because that's ultimately what it is to get them to complete. It's not about getting them started, it's about finishing, getting them the certificate.
Yeah, that's great. Actually, I do agree with you that it's not the face to face. Definitely, online you should be keep engaging the student very often, and keep different presentation, communicating, verbal communication and the presentation. Those things will keep the classroom more active, and those are the services you are providing and training providing. They absolutely, I understand that part. And just jump into Sadat to connect on site. Sadat is there. Hello, hi Sadat.
Yeah.
Happy to see you again. Are you busy with the customer? Looks like.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
yes,
hello.
Yeah, okay. Hello. Hi, good morning. Nice to meet you again.
Yeah.
Today is another day. How is sounds look like around, and a lot of people coming. We can hear the noise. So, do you want to talk in Tamil for the Tamil audience? We can switch to Tamil.
Okay. Tamil is okay.
எப்படி வந்து சதாத் எந்த மாதிரியான விசிட்டர்ஸ் வராங்க? ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், ஒர்க்கிங் க்ரௌட்?
உண்மையிலே எல்லா க்ரௌட்ஸும் வர்றாங்க. எந்த அளவுக்குன்னு சொன்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வர்றாங்க, ஜாப் சீக்கர்ஸ், அது ஒர்க் பண்றவங்க, அவங்களோட
கொஞ்சம் சத்தமா பேசிடுங்க உங்களுக்கு. ஓகே.
ஓகே.
ஓ யா.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah. நிறைய பேர் வர்றாங்க. அவங்க வந்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸும் வர்றாங்க, ஜாப் சீக்கர்ஸும் வர்றாங்க, ஜாப் செஞ்சு கொண்டிருக்கிறவங்க அப்கிரேட் பண்றதுக்கு வர்றாங்க.
என்ன அவங்களோட நம்மட இதுல வந்து ஸ்டோர்ல ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்றதுல என்ன பேக்கேஜ் அவங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கு? என்ன கோர்சஸ் அவங்க விரும்புறாங்க?
அவங்க வந்து மிச்ச பேர் வந்து IELTS வந்து பண்றாங்க, ப்ரிஃபர் பண்றாங்க. அடுத்து கொஞ்சம் பேர் வந்து டீச்சிங் லெவல், அதாவது அவங்களோட டீச்சிங் லெவல் அப்கிரேட் பண்றதுக்கு அவங்க ப்ரிஃபர் பண்றாங்க.
அப்ப இலங்கையில எல்லா பாகத்துல இருந்து வர்றாங்களா? இப்ப வந்துட்டு இருக்கிறாங்களா?
ஆல்மோஸ்ட் நிறைய மீடியாஸ் வந்து ரீச் ஆகிக்கிறாங்க அவங்களுக்கு. அதனால நிறைய பேர் வந்து இந்த விஷயங்களை அறியறதுக்கு எல்லா இடங்களையும்
தமிழ்ல இதை சொல்லுவோம். தமிழ் விசிட்டர்ஸ் மற்றது ஆடியன்ஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு இது வந்து எக்ஸ்க்ளூசிவ் ஆஃபர். யூகேல வெல் எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் ஆன ஒரு இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் AspireCraft இப்போ வந்து இப்போ ஸ்ரீலங்காவில் நடக்கிற டிமாண்டை வந்து எப்படி மீட் பண்றது, எப்படி மீட் பண்றதுங்கிறது தான் வந்து எப்படி பிரீச் பண்ணலாம்ங்கிறத பற்றிய கஸ்டமைஸ் கரிக்குலத்தோட வந்து AspireCraft இப்போ ஸ்லேப்ஸ் ப்ரொவைட் பண்ண ரெடியா இருக்குது. இதுக்கு வந்து முற்றிலும் இலவசமாக முற்றிலும் இலவசமான ஒரு செஷன் ஒன்று கொடுக்குறாங்க. அதுல வந்து விரும்பினவங்க கண்டிப்பா நான் சொல்றேன், கண்டிப்பா எல்லாருமே ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணி அவங்க வந்து என்ன கோர்ஸ் கண்டென்ட்ஸ், உள்ளடக்கம் என்ன விரிவா இவங்க என்ன செய்யறாங்க, சிவி எப்படி ட்ரெயின் பண்றாங்க, தொழில் சார்ந்த கல்வி முறைக்கு எப்படி இவங்க சப்போர்ட் பண்றாங்க என்கிறதெல்லாம் வந்து தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். டைரக்டா வந்து டீச்சர்ஸ் வந்து இதுல என்கேஜ் ஆவாங்க. அப்ப நமக்கு என்ன கேள்வி இருக்கோ அதுகளை கேட்டு தெளிவடைய முடியும். இதை பத்தி நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க இந்த ஆஃபரை பத்தி? பட் நேரடியா வந்து கோர்ஸை நீங்க சைன் பண்ணுங்கிறதுக்கும் அந்த கோர்ஸை பற்றி முற்றிலும் தெரிஞ்சு டீச்சர்ஸோட யாரெல்லாம் கோர்ஸ் வந்து டெலிவரி பண்ண போறாங்களோ அந்த டியூட்டர்ஸோட அதை என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க? வெளியே கொஞ்சம் சத்தமாயிருக்கு. ஓகே, பேசலாம் நீங்க சதாத். Bit of noisy outside. Announcements are going on, I guess. Yeah, next to your stall. All right, நீங்க பேசலாம். Yes. நீங்க பேச ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணீங்களோ? ஹலோ. யா. ஹலோ, விளங்குதா?
Still, announcing போய் கொண்டிருக்கு. So even I cannot hear also. So you give the voice.
Really, okay, no problem. So, more noise, from your side. I guess, yeah, we
Yeah.
will touch call back to you shortly, and the situation calm. And
No.
yes, yeah, he was try to explain, what is the interest, how's the crowd looks like, what they feel about, and teaching, interest teaching assessment courses what we are running through. So we will continue, sure, that will be beneficial for the audience, definitely. So once the situation get normal, and let's Mohammed continue what we are
Yeah.
talking about, the quality. Just I have a question, not to jump different topic. When you talk about the training and other stuff, customizing the things, and what about the quality? How you are monitoring the quality? Do you have quality team, or quality assurance is very important in education? How
Yeah, of
you are
course.
managing that part?
Yeah, so we do have a quality team that closely monitors the monitors the teaching and learning of the teaching and learning that's taken place, and so we are always continuously improving our resources, our pedagogy of training, and we're focused on the impact. So in the UK, a lot of training providers, follow governmental institutions like Ofsted. So Ofsted, focuses on the 3 I's, which is intention, implementation, and impact. So it focuses on what is the intention of the learning, what's the how it's been implemented, and then how the impact of that has occurred. So there needs to be a learning plan, that a schedule that clearly outlines the individual learning plan for the learner. So what's the aims, and it's bespoke to the learners, and we use the same methodology in our teachings to learners across the globe, and then we implement that through bespoke support. So you have your faculty, you have your groups of learning where you're in the classroom based, but based on your individual learning needs and based on the diagnostics in terms of your learning needs assessment, we will tailor support towards yourself. So we have additional support tutors who will work with you one-to-one to help develop your portfolio, help develop your knowledge, preparation. If it's an exam-based qualification, we will also do that as well. And then the impact is around the achievement of your qualification, but also about securing, the progression as well. Like, what's happened when you get the qualification, because that's not where the journey ends. It's about what you do with it, that you secure employment, you progress into your individual career. Or even going into further education, if that's the stepping stone. That was the initial plan.
We know that it's tough, actually, tough market, very competitive job market. If you want to come to some level to compete, and push your CV up, it should be something special. That is great. And if we talk about the impact, I would like to talk about the impact a little more. What is the evidence-based impact you had? Like, we talk about that Philippines, you have tested already our product, and specifically teachers, how you elevate their level, and is there any cases like they got promoted and they came up with community development that is impact on the community and knowledge increase, and so on. So do you can provide some example?
Yeah, so we're forever improving our kind of. So we have a menu. So we use online platforms. We have got partners, and as I mentioned before, we're using a lot of resources online, and so they enables the learner to build their knowledge and retention. Some courses we use practical elements. I use experiential learning as another thing that we use. So the idea is that you have a comprehensive way of building the that the individual. So if you're coming onto the program, you're getting a lot of support from various people. So the focus is not just pure on getting the exam and getting the achievement. The focus is around building your competencies. Yeah. So and that's why there is a partnership at work between you, the learner that's coming onto the program, and the faculty of the team that's working with you. So so there is this is why we do the orientation at the very beginning, because we set the scene around the psychology that you need to have in order to achieve success. So just to be really clear, if the expectation is to kind of sit back and people are doing things for you, then you're not going to achieve success. You need to kind of roll up your sleeves, so to speak, and you need to kind of do some work. But you will find that there's a team of people who are going to do the same, going to do that with you. They're going to work with you to help you to achieve the things that you need to achieve. There will be action points around building your experience. There'll be action point in doing some work around building your experiences, and we're going to comprehensively do that together. I know if we can just go back to the slides just to kind of show you on the on the educational side. So this is the teaching and assessment we spoke about earlier. So the international accredited courses. So we have enrollments in level 1 to 3, and we have a menu of courses that range from cybersecurity, from digital skills at work, from health and social care. We've got customer service, business. We'll have a huge menu of different things that people can really tap into, and the value that you'll get from doing this is a certificate valued by employers worldwide. You'll get courses designed to meet industry demand in these sectors. It's flexible, so you work on your own pace, and there's a lot of resources where you can do direct learning, meaning that you do the work, do the assessment, and it's auto-graded. So automatically you'll get a response and a grade of where you are. And then you have workshops where you come into an assessment to help build your portfolio of learning. And you do the real world projects that enhance learning outcomes. So for example, we've got a course in web design, so you will get to build a website as part of that experience. So we will equip you with the skills to thrive in the competitive market, so that you have full confidence when you do go out there and you're talking in an interview or you secure the job, that you are able to do this.
So it's like a bringing confident level. That is very important, and not only confident. Then you added that language barrier and clear communication with people to understand, and then that is absolutely great. And just want to ask you, talking about specifically Sri Lankan community, and what is the plan to make impact on the workforce to effectively contribute in their economy, and so on.
So you can have a teacher in school or college, and this is a direct message to the Sri Lankan community. And usually the people that are doing the teaching and don't have real world experience in the sector that they are teaching in, so it's theoretical. What we offer is industry practitioners, people who are working in the field, like doctors, medical professionals, who basically teach you, and they know that they know what they're talking about. So I think if it's okay, we can play a quick video to show you an example in health and social care of that example, and you can hear it directly from the faculty as well as the
As a single mother, I really need this.
Healthcare is a good service to do.
It was an eye-opener.
The Skills Bootcamp is aimed at being as comprehensive as possible.
To get our skills, our knowledge and understanding of work or in the healthcare industry.
I would like to enter especially in healthcare.
I'm doing health and social care.
I learned about so many things.
Explain in layman's terms, in terms that you could understand, not clinical jargon.
They give me understanding to be proficient in my work in healthcare services.
Use real life experiences, so when you do enter the workforce, you're in the most well-equipped position to do that job.
To learn how to handle different people
In the correct way and in a safe way.
In an emergency situation, you've got doctor's ABCs. A, which is check the airway. Then you've got breathing, you've got to check for breathing. Then you've got to do C, which is circulation. You've got to check whether the heart is pumping or not. Started working as a doctor, and some days are really tough. When you get home, even though you're absolutely shattered, you do feel like you've achieved something.
They love doing something for the community. They like the fact they're helping people.
That's one of my drive. I love to help, especially the elderly, because I've had an aged mom.
Because you have skills and understanding and knowledge which the community needs.
You are advocating for your patients.
Any type of job, people must have this knowledge. Whether it be in a GP practice, whether it be in a community practice.
There's a shortfall of staffing. This bootcamp should enable us to develop homegrown clinicians and healthcare workers.
Whether it be reception work, whether it be clinical work, front of line, face to face.
The sky's the limit. It all depends on what company it is and what's available. But it normally goes level 2, level 3, then it'll be a team leading, and then it'll be a level 5 management.
There are a lot of things to do.
We'll also be helping alongside the job application process.
If you're on the fence, make a decision.
If you've not had experience in the healthcare sector before, that's not a problem. We can take you from 0 to 100 very quickly.
It was a good opportunity that this course is free.
Completely free.
I didn't pay anything.
not everyone can afford to pay.
Use the opportunity and get yourself up there.
There's no cost to the student, and it's a comprehensive course with all the assessments and certifications as well.
I thank you so much for bringing this opportunity.
You can make the decision now, which can impact your future dramatically.
If you have any interest in the healthcare sector or the social care sector, this is an unmissable opportunity.
Hi, that is an amazing video. It's video itself talking, experienced people on board and people who are learning, they are very confident and they have vision. Seems like where to learn, that's the target we need. And just, Mohammed, can you clarify? They said free, this totally free. I guess this is the funded program within the UK. Yeah. And
so obviously for the international market, these courses are they're paid for. Yeah, so all in the UK we are funded. We have funded programs that are funded by the government for this particular sector. But the message I wanted to get across is that these are industry practitioners. These are not your average, teachers who basically have teaching qualification, have a subject matter, and they're teaching that qual. They actually know their business. They know the experiences, because there's a learning that you have when you're doing the job that it's very different from just reading a textbook. It's not the same. So there was a message in that. Sorry, Fazli, you wanted to.
Yeah, I just want to say just give the idea to the people who are watching our channel, and so what kind of jobs they can probably potential job opening like after finishing the health and social care sort of course. Do you think that when it is non-clinical job, I can say, or?
No, both. So you can do both, and I'll expand on that.
Yeah.
So we are working very closely with awarding bodies. So awarding bodies in the UK, where we are tailoring the modules accreditation based on the labor market. So if we look at, for example, opportunities in Sri Lanka, we won't have one course tailors all. So what we will do is basically tailor that to the employer needs. So we say, okay, here's a selection of modules. We'll combine this, and then this will be an accredited qualification. So we have that ability to do that based on conversations, based on interaction that we're having.
Yeah.
And they range from
Sorry to cut you, and that's interesting conversation. Most of the time I'm interrupting, but from the on site, we would like to connect now Akifa to have some sort of experience. Akifa, hi, thanks, and quick one. Uh, Share with us your experience, journey, the career path. What kind of dream you have, and as a student, university student, and what is the focus where you want to land? It seems you muted. Let's check your mic. Yes, can you talk and see? Yeah, still. Can you unmute? So I guess we try to bring Akifa here to give real experience from the student to student, like kind of message, and where they have confusion and how to overcome the confusion. What is the help you can get from today, this education fair at BMICH Colombo, Sri Lanka? What is the information we can take end of the day from these events? Are you okay to talk now? Hello, Akifa. Let's fix the sound from side, then let's back to Muhammad, and we'll continue with the slides what we are discussing. Yeah.
Sure. No worries. I think it just seemed to, because I think you touched on the point which I wanted to raise around the clinical side. So one of the products we have is the internship. So internship is for the medical students in Sri Lanka, and it's something we offer globally for people to come to the UK to work in universities. To work in the hospitals as a work experience, and gain the CPD course with us. So they'll have that kind of experience, going to the hospitals. And we do have two separate packages. We have a basic package and we have a premium package. So for the basic package, you'll sleep in the university dorms, and you'll attend, the hospitals, work experience, and do some, cultural exchange in the UK. So this will help you to kind of gain some, experiences, as well as do a continuous professional development course.
That's a good one actually for the Sri Lankan whoever with the dream to land good job in UK or abroad. That's a handful
and it'll give you an advantage. So some of the modules are like NHS protocols, and so imagine some of the things that you'll gain from this experience, and then you're going back to your country and bring it.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, let's take Akifa. Sorry, Mohammed, and we'll switch.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, no problem, Akifa. And let's talk about your journey and what was the confusion simply, and what is the clarification you got, and what is a dream job you want to land. So yeah, please.
Yeah, like I had some problems with my career. Like I didn't know what path to choose.
Okay.
I thought it was useful for me.
Just to know, actually, you are a student.
Sorry.
And what is your stream of studies, like AI? Hello.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you can talk. We can hear you. Yeah. Just want to know what you are studying currently. Yeah, and you can continue.
Okay, I'm an undergraduate at University of Sri Jayawardhanapura.
Good.
I'm currently pursuing physical science ICT degree.
That is interesting. Yeah.
Though I'm undergraduate, there are some lack of qualities which I have to fulfill before I go to a job. I can was something which is very helpful for me, which is helping me to fill that gap to go to my job to help me choose my career. By my analyzing, I was able that data analyst path, it will be something very useful for me.
Okay. Right. So
Uh,
in future, so do you have any plan to register, or have you already registered, and just you can involve in the tasty session, so that will be give more information
I'm
you can interact with the tutors. Yes.
yeah, I am ready to get registered. Uh, it's
Right. Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm getting started in the ICANN program and follow it and
Right.
find out more about myself and the qualities I could improve.
Okay. Perfect. Do you want to say something to your student crowd in Sri Lanka, student community? Any message from your end?
Yeah. I would like to say to the people who are in miserable situation, like who are like me, like who are not able to choose something, ICANN would be a great service for you all. It will make things like which you all will be like I can't do. ICANN will make it I can.
Yes, yeah.
I think
That's a motto. That's a message from Akifa, and thanks for Akifa. And we will switch back to our slides and continue with Muhammad. Thank you. We'll be touch with you shortly, and yeah, that's a message from Akifa for throughout all community, and there's a chance, and she test and she has confident to get into that one. That is a good one. And Mohammed, just you said NHS. NHS means stand for
National
National
Health
Health
Service.
Service. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
National Health Service. Yeah, so I was just saying earlier that the NHS protocols, advanced cardiac life-saving techniques, and various things that they would learn as part of the CPD. So this is running from mid-July to the end of August.
Right.
So there's a very small window of opportunity, and we're taking expressions of interest now. Again, just have a look at the QR code, complete it, come to the orientation, and get a taster with us, and we'll give you a full kind of explanation of what will happen during the 2 intensive weeks. So you'll have I dare say, a very fantastic experience, because it will be a cultural exchange as well. So we will take you around the sites. You can see all the thing. You will have a dedicated host who will look after you to make sure your stay and your experience is enjoyable. And you will gain like an advantage in developing some experiences which will put you greatly in your career. So that's something that I'm keen for people to participate. And I think one of our people on the ground expressed that there were quite a few people who were interested in internship. So I think this is something that we need to get the message out there so people can benefit from it.
Yeah, the message is clear actually. That is for exclusive offer, and today is the last day. Considering all, and please
Just look at the
engage.
QR.
Yeah, and
So QR code, yeah.
Yeah, QR code, register, don't delay, get your reservation early as possible. And just a quick one, just to clarify, in continuation of the discussion, healthcare. To enroll this healthcare, do we need any pre-qualification in the same field, or any sort of other qualification required to enroll?
No, we have courses from zero. So we do courses from zero to things. So we do award in mental health, emergency first aid,
right,
and
okay.
general health and social care. So we start from level 1. So
Right,
if this is your first entry, you want to get in started, we have courses for that.
Perfect. So that's quite clear. So no need any pre-qualification, and simply you can pick, and that'll be the life journey, and to enter the good opportunity. Yes, Mohammed, you want to say something? Yeah.
Just something that just to be people aware, if all of this is like, oh, it's too much of a commitment, you want to like, oh, it's going to be 6 weeks of my life, or it's going to be this, that, and the other. why don't you do a CPD course, which is not accredited, but it's continuous professional development. It will look great in your CV. It's learner-led, meaning that you can do this in your own time. All the resources and all the videos are there, but it makes it makes oodles of of impact in your chosen area. So I think if we can play the CPD video, and you'll see some of the benefits that we've launched this in the Philippines. People have benefited greatly from it, and you can see and our fingers crossed we're going to do the same in Sri Lanka. So if we can play the video.
In the Philippine job market, everybody is highly competitive.
Hello, my name is Rachel.
I am Josh.
I am a teacher in the Philippines.
In today's competitive job market, it takes more than experience to stand out. It takes internationally recognized qualifications.
So I'm really happy because this gives me purpose.
It boosts my morale.
Safeguarding adults and children.
This course will equip you with the essential knowledge to protect vulnerable people.
I recently took the cybersecurity course.
Principle of internet safety.
Protect yourself and your organization in today's digital world.
The suicide awareness.
Understanding bullying and special education needs and disabilities awareness.
Learn how to motivate and inspire teams. Develop skills to support mental well-being in the workplace. Master safety protocols and risk assessment. And build confidence to be the first responder when colleagues need help.
Giving yourself an additional advancement through these kinds of CPD courses.
I learned ways on how to teach and strategies.
To learn more, to seek for other development.
I've learned a lot.
Invest in a course that is fully accredited and recognized internationally.
If you have a lot of local certifications, that's good. But if you have more international certification, it gives you an additional advantage.
They will be able to land on the job.
Our online platform makes learning convenient and accessible, allowing you to study at your own pace, wherever you are.
Get international certification at the comfort of your home.
The course is just easy.
It's very manageable given that it is online.
On the timing that you want.
Transform your career with internationally recognized qualifications.
I highly encourage you to take as many courses as you can. Gives you an all-time advantage for your career, for your personal growth, and of course in your future.
Open doors to new opportunities.
You want to invest in something that will be long-lasting. In the Philippine job market, everybody is highly competitive.
Yeah, that's more into CPD, and there's a commitment promise. Actually, CPD will make the people into track back in the learning, journey and professional career. That is absolutely demonstrable, video, and you can hear my voice?
Yes, I can.
All right. Okay. Mohammed, we have discussed a lot of things actually, and I guess let's summarize, and we are waiting other guests to join in shortly, and this is the last day. Just announcement to the audience, please grab your chance, and it will be decide your future, and we had to use the opportunity for land a good job, and through the good learning, quality learning, and recognize the learning part. Now we have talked into we are discussing a lot of interesting matters, and probably audience got informed, very informative. Thanks for joining, Mohammed. And yeah, and do you want to say something, or just we will summarize with this matter and go forward?
Yeah, I think, I mean, I think we've said what we said. I mean, they're just very clear message to everyone. We're about upskilling and about helping you to earn more, not like in the distant future, but as soon as possible. And this is where we are in our mission, is to help you, benefit you in your kind of financial situation, and helping you with your skill and your journey to a long-lasting career. So that's it, like in terms of the messaging. I think let's quickly kind of just touch base, I suggest, with Naveen and Akifa. I can see they're quite busy. Yeah.
Hi, Naveen. So
Hi.
yeah. So Naveen, so seems no time to talk. Quite busy, and
Yeah.
we'll be called back, I guess. If you have anything special, then we're gonna finish this session. And do you want to say something, Naveen?
No, so I would like to rotate the camera and see, the
See it
people
outside, yes. Yeah.
around.
That
Now
is
we
good.
could see that lots of people are roaming around.
Yeah.
A lot of crowd. Okay, so we will leave with
Now
you
everyone's
to,
willing to come.
yeah.
And now the EdEx Expo Colombo, Sri Lanka is live.
Oh,
Yeah. Very live. I can see that. It's great to see you having so much fun, Naveen. It's a good feeling that you're helping so many people, your fellow Sri Lankans, benefit from this. It looks a lot of amazing energy I can feel in the site. So well done, and good luck. I guess we'll touch base later. Akifa, do you have anything you want to add, or?
No, sir.
Yeah, seems quite busy. We will leave with you, and customer satisfaction is first our role, and please give all the information, and time to time we will connect, and we will come up with the more specialists in the field, like tutors and delivery specialists, and we will make interaction with the our community. And that's the announcement, that's the message. Just quickly sign up. QR code is here, and today is the last day we are live from Sri Lanka. Now there will be another stream, live broadcast will be take place in short hours upcoming, and stay tuned with us, and until that, bye now.
Take care.
Be a wife.
Just being out there on the streets, trying to make a living on a daily basis.
I found what I want to do now.
I'm passionate about cooking.
I always wanted to do hairdressing.
To teach children.
IT was a hobby for me.
If I hadn't have found out about this possibility, I would probably still be working in a shoe shop where I wouldn't be happy.
What I like most about my job is seeing people succeed.
We need to give young people the opportunities to find themselves,
to achieve the aspirations that they have.
I would like to own my own salon.
My own staff working for me.
We're actually helping these people go further in life.
Gain more knowledge and skills.
I learned a lot.
Within our training, we have our tutor.
My tutor is Alison. She's easy to get along with. She teaches you everything you need to know. If I'm stuck on any work, then I can give her a call.
I'm from Uzbekistan. I came here when I was 16.
Sometimes I can't understand British accent.
Obviously, I started with the language courses.
I'm here learning English for working.
Now I do something for myself.
Giving them those niche skills that they need to actually go get into a job.
Being work ready, industry ready.
Job, I'm looking job.
For confidence.
We see a real confidence boost towards the end of their time.
They're shaping their life.
Years after you've engaged with somebody, you randomly pop into a shop.
I say, what are you doing here? Say, I'm a manager now at Heathrow Airport. I work for British Airways.
This year, I've been promoted in my public school because of the courses that I've taken.
Nowadays, I'm responsible for about 60 chefs.
It's so rewarding. It really is.
Seeing people progress, seeing people enjoy their learning journey.
They're doing something for their dad, mom, community, or for your adoptive country.
I knew I didn't want to go to university.
You can achieve anything you want to do.
Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it.
Stay true to yourself.
Go for it. I definitely want to progress and have a good future.
If you want something, you can get it.
My life has changed tremendously in a good way.
I'm very grateful to have ended up here. Very, very grateful.